All right, it's the next episode. It's another edition of the episode monthly show for the month of February 2025. And all right, people are booing me. I don't know why. But the thing is, here's the thing. We have Vinny the Booch Bucci. Nice to see you.
And me, the TikToker star Rivers Pearl, and I'm a TikToker. I'm an Instagrammer. I'm a YouTube star. I'm famous. Coyote female, rapping female, everything about female.
And we have Dylan Schneider, aka Selena Gomez. How you doing, Mr. Dylan?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
And again, me, Derek Shapiro. Why are people booing me? I think I know why.
No, they might be booing that nonsense that Selena Gomez did.
Because of the seated headline,
No,
Dylan.
I'll tell you why people are booing me.
Because of the seated headline.
No, two reasons. People are on a booing. People are on a booing craze right now. Okay, first of all, I have Hulk Hogan on the show, and Hulk Hogan got booed in the WWE. And anybody who watched the Philly game against Kansas City, when they showed Taylor Swift, she got booed like this.
Yeah. Okay.
So things come in threes. You know, first Hulk Hogan, then Taylor Swift, and now Derek Shapiro.
And only one of those people were unjustly booed, but
Me?
no,
Hulk Hogan?
of course.
Not Taylor Swift? I mean, come on now.
First of all,
a hottie.
I'll explain this right now. The fact that Hulk Hogan got booed is one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. Now, because one thing about professional wrestling, I'll bring a wrestling perspective into this. There's a thing in wrestling a phrase that we use. It's called getting heat. I don't know. Dylan, how much do you follow wrestling? Are you familiar with what that phrase means?
Yeah, I'm not too familiar.
I know
Okay.
what it means. I know what it means when dogs and cats have sex, they're in heat.
What?
No. You just creeped your son out with that one, but no.
No.
Okay.
It's true.
Getting heat, yes, that's
Wait, hold on.
that's the whole other thing.
Sorry to interrupt, Vinny. Sorry to interrupt. You are sick.
Thank you.
No.
There we go.
He is sick.
Thank you. Now, getting heat in wrestling is when you're a bad guy wrestler, like the heel, the villain in the ring. If you can get the crowd to boo you, it's called getting heat. It means that the heel, when a heel says something bad, like have you ever seen a heel get in a ring and make fun of people in the audience, or they make fun of the wrestler, or they say, you know, I'm going to beat your ass worse than the Kansas City Chiefs. Boo. And like, if you said that in Kansas City, and that's a heel getting heat. And so the crowd is booing, that's you getting heat. And all we talk about in wrestling are all these guys that are so good at getting heat. Like, oh, this guy gets heat because they boo him and he can't talk. Or this guy gets heat because he pisses everyone off. I watched Hogan get so much heat in because guess where he was when he got booed? Los Angeles, California, Libtardville, USA. So it makes sense that a guy who was at the Republican National Convention would get booed in Libtardville, USA. But here's the funny part. He got booed in California. What happened the next day? California burst into fucking flames. If that's not getting heat, I don't know what is. Hulk Hogan is officially the GOAT. Acknowledge the GOAT. I'm going to say that right now. He got so much heat, he burned down California.
Well, I'm the GOAT of the Derek Shapiro episode monthly show.
Yeah, right.
We've been going on. That's why I want to let you know. I'm just so honored. 2025 is the 10th year of the episode monthly show. By the way, I mean not the 10th year, 20th year.
20, yeah.
20
Okay.
years. So I just want to let you know we have big surprises this year. By the way, and this is the I'm planning to get the OGs of the episode monthly show on here. Okay, Mr. Dylan Schneider. Derek's jokes make Selena Gomez cry.
Yep.
Tell me about why she cried and why you had the crying emoji on there.
I made a video about this, like just criticizing her for that whole thing, because I get it if you're crying and you're like, it's because you're passionate. You're getting passionate into what you're talking about, but when you press play on your camera and you're already crying off the jump, I'm just thinking you're just being performative. And that's my whole issue with it. That's like why I'm making a whole joke about this and using.
But she was crying because of the immigrants being deported.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of immigrant. I'm not like the biggest expert on this, but I know there's a lot of and I pointed it out in the video that a lot of these immigrants that are getting deported are like people that are doing severe crimes, real serious crimes.
Worse than my jokes.
Yes, like actually worse than your jokes.
Yeah, with the receded hairline because of Trevor and GTA. That's why.
Well, that's the thing, because, and that's the thing. Everybody's making this out to be some crazy thing. This is the fact of life. If you're in the country illegally, you're going to go. And this is the one thing about the whole thing that irritates me is when we hear people say, well, he's only getting rid of the criminals, or what about the ones who aren't criminals? Let me make this clear to the ill-informed. If you entered the country illegally and circle, underscore, highlight, underline, as many times, put stars next to the word, illegally, you broke the law. So you're already a criminal. The difference is, how bad of a criminal are you? Now, if you enter the country illegally and that's the only law you broke, okay, you're not a bad person, but you still broke the law and you still got to go back. But there are also people that entered illegally that have committed crimes like drug dealing and murder and rape and all that other stuff. And they're the ones that are just high priority. Yeah. So that's the first group that's got to go. But once they go, the people that are here illegally, you're still going because you still broke the law. Like, if you get a speeding ticket, you broke the law. Now, are you in the same category as a serial killer? No. And if they had a choice to get to, a serial killer is going to get the electric chair. You're not getting the electric chair for getting a speeding ticket, but you still broke the law.
Yeah. Just like,
do I need to clarify that any further?
No. Good. Now, like, I have some really good friends who are immigrants and who came out legally. Like my ex-girlfriend, who's Haitian, who lives in Virginia now, she came here legally. And by the way, that's something, again, my ex-girlfriend who's Haitian does not eat cats or dogs, Just want to let you know. She's a very nice woman. My other ex-girlfriend, well, not ex-girlfriend, I was seeing her. She's Jamaican. And she's here legally. So, and excuse me, I believe that I have a Spanish ex-girlfriend too. And her parents are here legally. So my cough that I've been trying to deal with.
Here we go.
This is here illegally. Speaking about heat, by the way, too.
Oh no, gee, where is this going? Where is this going?
No, I interviewed this business owner who owns Glow. She owns a sauna studio in Sandy Springs, Georgia. So last week I went to Sandy Springs, Georgia, and she sponsored me. And so we're gonna have her on the show. Shanta, I think her name is Shanta. Shanta. If I'm not correct, she got my name wrong too a little bit. As I'm recording this, I'm not done editing this. I aired it on the D Shop in the morning first. I'm re-airing it tonight, and I got to bump hips with her at the studio, at the sauna studio, and right before I went, I interviewed one of her clients who was there. So, and her name begins with an SH too. And Shanta, who owns Glow Sauna Studios on Roswell Road in Sandy Springs, Georgia. She has a show on Tubi. So I can't touch base with that. So we're going to have her on. I invited her on, but I'm just going to replay the interview. And then we're going to have Hulk Hogan on the show. The second part of the interview I did back in Rhode Island, back in September, I asked about why should people buy his beer, and it's really good, Now, Vinny, before I go on to the owner of Glow, tell me about you and Lara. How's Laura doing this month?
Laura's doing great.
Yes.
She is by the time this comes out, she'll already be out of town. By the time you're talking, well, out of town, but out of the country. She's traveling.
Yep.
She's going home to visit family, and also one of her songs, I believe it's called Jungle Love, is in the semifinals of a competition. So she's going out for that, but also to see family. I'm supposed to be meeting with her tomorrow because we're going over the pitch deck for I mentioned before, we're working on a cartoon, and we have an animator that we're looking to hire for an internship to help out. And right now we're going over the pitch deck.
Pitch deck.
Yes, basically.
It's because next month is training season. Spring training for the baseball, and that's why, right?
No, this is what's going on. The pitch deck is basically we're putting together. I'm taking 3 scenes from the first season of our show, and I have 3 seasons that scenes that I think are great. 3 scenes that I think are great. I'm getting her feedback because Laura has more experience in this area than I do.
Really?
Because I'm a performer. I've been performing, but as far as pitching stuff to a network, I've never really done that much.
By the way, will your show be on YouTube as well?
We don't know. We're trying to see. The goal is the number one place to go to is Adult Swim. That's the first place we're looking because I have history with Adult Swim from Daytime Fighting League, and I made appearances on a lot of their shows like Stupid Morning Bullshit and Fish Center Live and Blood Feast. I've been on there a few times, but my documentary aired on Adult Swim when it first came out. So we had that. I have a working relationship with them. So they're the first people I want to talk to and see what they want to do and see what we can work out there if they're interested. And we also have festivals we want to submit it to as well, and the hopes of it getting picked up somewhere.
My jokes should be on Adult Swim because let's see if my jokes will either what's the old saying goes?
Sink or swim.
Thank you, sink or swim.
Well, if Blood Feast was still doing their open mic thing, I might have you submit one of their videos, but
yes,
but they're not doing that anymore. So, so that's how the situation goes. So we're looking to work on this. I got 3 scenes that I like that I think will be good for the pitch deck because we're trying to make it not too complicated because we don't want to make things difficult for the animator that we hired.
Yeah.
But I want to have scenes that show all the characters and kind of give you an introduction into who they are, kind of what this show's about,
right,
and what type of humor you can expect. Because this is very much an adult comedy.
So is it more out there than Family Guy and more out there than The Simpsons?
I'd say it's around that area. It's kind of like that. We have very much a Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park. We kind of lean towards that a little bit as far as it's like South Park meets King of the Hill with a little bit of Beavis and Butthead thrown in. Like it's very much that genre of an animated cartoon. Like it's very much in that genre.
So this is not the Smurfs or Muppet Babies.
No. I would tell you right now, do not bring your kids to watch this show.
So
This is not meant for children. There's two groups of people this show is not designed for: children and the woke.
So
if
this
you,
is not
if you are a child,
Yeah.
or if you are woke, which chances are if you're woke, you act like a child.
Yeah.
Don't come around this show. You will not enjoy it because there's a lot of edgy comedy in there. There is some racial humor, but it's done the right way. It's done in a funny way. We have different characters, and
so you're not going to say Kermit the Frog on there, are you?
if we do, it's because one of us does a Kermit the Frog impression.
That's
And we
right.
make it
It's
funny in
not
its own way.
easy being green, even though
Yeah.
my balls are green. No, kidding.
Something like that,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. So, River, what are you playing, by the way? Did I introduce River on top of the show? River Chappelle, my son?
No, River introduced himself as a TikTok star. And
Yes.
I hate to be that guy, but I'm looking at his TikTok profile. And
No, do not say it. Do not say it.
I was
No.
gonna say this.
Oh shit.
I have one video.
Do not say it.
Okay, you don't want me to say it?
Wait, say it. Tell me.
Just say it. I don't give a shit.
The most hits he's gotten on a video is roughly around about 2,639.
Way to go.
I thought I said my
I have one video. The most hits it has.
on my TikTok, it says my account is warned. I have a warrant on my account, on my TikTok account. I might lose my account on TikTok.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I saw
I
2,000.
got banned on. I keep getting banned on live on TikTok.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say the one video I have.
You don't know what I did, guys, on TikTok live.
What'd you do?
Okay, can I finish making my point, please?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. The most videos I have on one video, 9,280.
Wow.
I think I'm the TikTok star here.
I'm famous. I'm gonna get some bitches in my dick.
All right. That
Right.
might still happen because I got 9,080 hits on a video that Derek reviewed,
Oh, yes.
and it's got 9,280 hits on TikTok. It's almost reaching triple digits on YouTube. I have one video that's surpassing that, but
I have one question. Well, my goal is in the future, I want to walk on the red carpet someday.
yeah.
That's my goal. I want to walk on the red
But
carpet.
the thing about it is I saw Derek's review,
Yes.
and I gotta say, I have to answer one of Derek's questions right now. And the answer to that question is hell no, absolutely not.
What was the question?
Vinny has no compassion for the liberals? No!
Oh, yes.
Why? You're part
No,
of the
it's just-
problem.
Well,
You're part of the problem. No.
This is for the-
You're asking me to have compassion for the liberals. That's like asking the Jews to have compassion for Hitler. Okay? Why
But
would
the
I
thing
be compassionate towards a group of people that wants to destroy life as we know it?
Because Jerry Truman, our friend, is a liberal, right?
I mean, yeah, he's my friend. I have compassion for him because he's my friend, not because he's a liberal.
And also, too, I have family members who are liberals, like my parents.
I get it, but you have to understand, Derek, as someone who is not a liberal,
Yeah.
all the verbal shit that I have taken and other people have taken for not jumping on the woke bandwagon, the amount of hate that is spewed from a group of people that say they fight against hate, like, and all this shit that's gone on, this was an opportunity to look at these guys and go, really? You hate this guy? Well, guess what? Popular vote, electoral college, House, and Senate in a clean slate. So, yes, these were actual, by the way, the clips that I put in that video were real liberals having a meltdown.
Oh,
After they just said the election, oh, you guys, you're about to be destroyed, you're about to be humbled, you're all stupid, and then the results come in. It was beautiful.
Also, I want to talk about in the next section. We can agree to disagree about some stuff. Like, I like Donald Trump more than I like Joe Biden. But one thing I want to talk about in the next section, I want to talk about some things that's going to be canceled or delayed, some holidays that's not going to be around anymore due to the fact of Donald Trump's signing for the, I want to talk about that coming up next.
Sure.
By the way.
But let me just say real quick, like, this video has blown up.
Yeah.
I have got nothing but positive reviews. In fact, the people that do the song that was playing, the Donald Trump song, actually commented on my video and said, dude, we love this. So Jokes on Wokes, who wrote the Liberal Tears song that I was pantomiming to, reached out to me and said, this is awesome. Thanks for making this.
So, question: should I play that video of what you did on this show too, just to get more views?
I would be honored.
And Dylan, would you want me to play the Selena Gomez thing on this thing?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. So first we'll do the interview of me in Sandy Springs. How long is the Selena Gomez thing?
Well, let's see. How long is that? My video I did on Selena Gomez, that's 23 minutes.
Okay, and my interview I did with the owner of Glow on Sandy Springs, about 10 minutes, maybe 11 minutes with the bump and hips thing, and maybe 12 minutes. And then how long is your video, Vinny?
2 minutes and 34 seconds.
Should I play my response too?
I mean, if you want to.
So we'll be back in about like a half hour or 40 minutes with the other segment.
Yeah.
People who's watching this, So we'll be back after I show these videos on the episode of the show. Riv, we'll be back. Stay tuned. More to come. February sweeps, as we call it. February sweeps. We'll be back. Episode of the show. Stay tuned. Don't leave. You're going to see Vinny. You can see Dylan commenting on Selena Gomez. This is awesome. Okay, we'll be back.